We are talking about Nate Diaz versus Jorge or Jorge Masvidal today. If you don't know, I'm streaming this Saturday the fight. Watch party. We're doing a watch party. I'm not streaming the fights. I'm not showing them off. Obviously, I'll get banned. But we are going to be doing a watch party for this card and another card that I'm going to be talking about tomorrow's video. But today, we're here to talk about Jorge Masvidal versus Nate Diaz. Let's get into it. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload. Let's go. I feel like the only way to start this is by starting off with Nate Diaz. We're not going to base it off of Nate Diaz's Jake Paul fight. I don't know really. It says 2024 footage, but I don't know if this is. I think that's just saying this is the fight in 2024. I don't know when this footage is done. This could be Nate Diaz training for UFC times. This could be Nate Diaz training for Jake Paul. I haven't seen footage from either guy about this fight. So we want to really go in details about this stuff to see where we can go. I don't like how Nate Diaz kind of leaves that there. The coach can definitely see that an uppercut could probably go in there. A straight right hand could go back there. Even a jab could probably push Nate Diaz off balance. He kind of, I don't know if he's in the stance. I'm assuming he is, but it doesn't appear to be that way. I mean, don't get me wrong, if that lands, I was gonna say if it lands, it could be devastating, but it kind of just slap. Nate Diaz throws slappy shots. He throws very sloppy and slappy shots, which sucks, man, because Nate Diaz could be very dangerous if he throws really hard and powerful shots. See, that was nice there. We're gonna see that in slow motion. Hold on. Good hook, except it kind of comes around to the shoulder, so you hook and then you will bring it straight back. That uppercut, you kind of want to sit down on the uppercut. Yeah, he doesn't really sit down on the uppercut. That hook was very sloppy, but the coach also didn't have the pad in the right place for it to land. And then probably throw the backhand after that. So throw the hook, backhand right after that one, obviously. I like that Nate has his chin tucked in, so when he throws his shots, bow, bow. I mean, I'm not sure if I like it like this, but because he's definitely squared on right now, like doing this. You want to tuck it into the shoulder, really, and have a stance like that. So this is obviously a different angle of what we've just seen. Nice little... I do like slapping with the front hand when it comes to a hook, because then they don't know when you're going to throw a really powerful one. So you can just kind of slap them and then bow with a very powerful one after. Nate Diaz working with hand wraps. Obviously, this is just shadow boxing. This looks nice. Liking the uppercuts here. No, Nate, no. I can't show you doing joints. He's got some quick hands. I mean, he's been in the UFC. Of course he's got quick hands. This is nice. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Nate here. He kind of leans over though a lot. There's a lot here that I like, but I'm also not enjoying. I mean, I want to know. I can't see his legs properly. I want to know if he turns the legs. I want to know if he pivots. Oh, that right hook was nice. That right hook was nice. Nate Diaz is one of those fighters that has got power, but it's so awkward that you just can't tell. It looks like all these shots are just nothing. They're powerful shots. I like that little jab upstairs, shot to the body. More of the same footage. Yeah, it's just the same footage now. So when he goes to the body, I do wish, not only does he take his head, I wish that he took his head off the center line a lot more. But when he went to the body, I really wish he kind of slipped off to the side and then thrown the body shot instead of going. We saw how he was against Jake. In my opinion, Jake probably could have and should have got that finished. Should have got Nate Diaz out of there. Nate Diaz was just trolling and messing around. If we get another trolling messing around, Nate, he's going to lose because Jorge is not going to allow him to do that stuff. But if we get more serious Nate, then I feel like Jorge is going to have a long night. But that doesn't mean Jorge's going to lose. Jorge's got a 1-0 record right now in boxing, and Nate Diaz has got an 0-1. I think it's in the right fight. Let's move on to Jorge Masvidal. Okay, so Jorge Masvidal or Jorge Masvidal. This video came out about 4 years ago, so it's very old footage. He's definitely improved since. Let's see if... Yeah, so as you can see, he's got the MMA gloves on. He's got the UFC shorts on. Actually, are these the UFC shorts? They're Reeboks. Are they the old UFC shorts? I wonder if he does anything with boxing gloves on. I'm liking what I'm seeing here from Jorge though. I mean, we can just depict his boxing off of these gloves, as long as he doesn't start kicking. The head doesn't stay on the center line. If he throws something like this, Nate Diaz could get dropped. Overhand right. Nice straight shots there. Obviously, that's more of a... If you do that in MMA, it's going to be more deadly than in boxing. The straight shots are better, but hooks a lot more powerful. If he throws an overhand right and throws it like that, maybe Nate Diaz can see it coming. The gloves are a lot heavier. Well, I say a lot heavier. They're like, I don't know what they're fighting in, 8 ounce? It's about 4 ounce heavier than what they are. Obviously, shots like that ain't going to really come quick when it comes to boxing. With them gloves on. It's very hard to depict this stuff. It's very hard to nitpick at what he's doing because they're not boxing gloves. They are MMA gloves. So you can't really sit there and be like, this is what's going on. Like, if I was to see this with boxing gloves on at this pace and this speed, and I don't like that he closes his eyes when he throws shots up. I'm trying to see if he does it all the time. No, he kind of landed that one, then closed his eyes. Head stayed on the center line to hit the body though. Didn't like that. Alright, nice hook. Obviously in boxing, I don't think you're allowed to throw knuckle first. I don't know if you're actually allowed. I know you can throw like that with a hook, turn it over, or you can throw like that as long as it doesn't land on the palm of the glove. Right, now he's on to kickboxing. This stuff is not interesting to us right now because it doesn't have anything to do with the boxing. So what's my thoughts and my opinions? Well, like I said, if Nate Diaz kind of fights like how he did against Jake, he's probably going to lose. But if he kind of tones it up a lot more, I'm going to say a lot more, not a little bit more, a lot more, he could be a problem for Jorge. I don't know if Jorge Masvidal... I haven't seen anything for Jorge Masvidal, really. So it's kind of annoying. Because neither guy's really posting much. If they are, I just can't find it anywhere. I've searched all over YouTube and I just can't seem to find the fight or anything. So it's really annoying. But I'll give predictions this Saturday. We're going to do a watch party for it. Hopefully, it's a good fight. But if we get the Nate Diaz who just doesn't care, which I think we will, because that's who Nate Diaz is, but has a little bit higher work rate, then I think Nate Diaz could do very well in this. But that's just my thoughts and my opinions. What do you guys think? Who do you think wins? How do you think wins? Apart from that, I'll catch you in a bit. Take care. Peace.